A cold rain fell over Silver Moon City as a young man stood alone outside the Grand Alpha Council Hall. His name was Mika, a gentle Omega known for his kindness and quiet strength. In his trembling hands, he held a small gift, a hand-knitted blue scarf he had spent weeks making for the person he loved most. Inside the hall, Alpha Heir Rowan Ashford stood surrounded by powerful nobles, celebrated as the future leader of the Ashford Pack. Confident, respected, and admired by all, Rowan had spent years building a reputation that left little room for mistakes. When Mika finally stepped forward, the crowd fell silent. Before he could speak, a jealous noble spread a cruel rumor, claiming Mika had only stayed close to Rowan to gain wealth and status. The whispers spread like wildfire through the hall. Feeling cornered and afraid of losing everyone's trust, Rowan made the worst decision of his life. He looked into Mika's tear-filled eyes and quietly said, "Perhaps it's best if we go our separate ways." Those words shattered Mika's heart. Without arguing or begging, Mika placed the unfinished scarf on a nearby chair, bowed his head, and walked away into the rain. Neither of them noticed that the scarf had slipped to the floor. Days turned into weeks. Mika left Silver Moon City without telling anyone where he was going. He settled in a peaceful mountain village, where no one knew his name or his past. The villagers welcomed him warmly, and he opened a tiny flower shop filled with colorful blossoms and fragrant herbs. Life was quiet, peaceful, but the emptiness in his heart never disappeared. One morning, after feeling unusually weak, Mika visited the village healer. The elderly healer smiled gently after completing the examination. "Congratulations," she whispered. "You're going to be a father." Mika froze. Tears slowly rolled down his cheeks. Not from fear, but from the overwhelming mix of joy and sadness. He gently placed a hand over his stomach and whispered, "I'll protect you, no matter what." Far away in Silver Moon City, Rowan's perfect life was beginning to crumble. The noble who had started the rumor was finally exposed. Witnesses confessed that every accusation against Mika had been a lie. Rowan stood speechless as the truth unfolded. His memories flooded back, the knitted scarf, Mika's hopeful smile, and the silent heartbreak in his eyes that rainy afternoon. Regret settled deep within his heart. "I have to find him," Rowan said. But when he searched every place Mika had once loved, he found only empty streets and fading memories. Years passed. Mika raised his cheerful little son, Noah, surrounded by kindness and love. Noah had Mika's warm smile,